those two nail biters with my New York Liberty uh, season going on in the WNBA. Now I'm back with the NBA. Now, as you see, I'm already 2 games past, and they were technically easy. OKC really doesn't have a team. The Knicks don't really have a team. But here's what I want you to look at this point, if I can get to it. Now, with the league standings, as you see, we chose the Pittsburgh Force. Now, they are a team in the East that is an expansion team that you could use for 2K21. Another team that is an expansion team is, if I scroll down, the Baltimore Barons. The Baltimore Barons are another one, and the Nashville Stars are another one. Those are the 3 teams in the East that I chose to bring along with the team I'm using for the Eastern standings. Now, in the West, as you see, you had the regular teams, but I chose the Vancouver Ravens, excuse me, and the San Diego Surf to come along and join this team. Now, as you see, it's a little different because you got a lot of teams that are actually in it because you can't. Technically, you can do this. So in the Central Division right now, we have the lead over the Cavs only like less than a game. The Bulls haven't played yet. The Pistons haven't played yet, so they're a game behind. And it just seems like a lot of teams haven't played. And I'm not quite sure if it's just because maybe it's a glitch. I don't really know, but I could be totally wrong on that one. But anyways, if you look at the Southeast, anyways, the Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks are tied. The Heat have not even played yet. The Nashville Stars have, and they're down a game. The Charlotte Hornets have played, and they're down a game. And if you look at the Southwest here, the Grizzlies have played. It looks like the West has played more than the East. And the Northeast, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Portland Blazers. Vancouver has not even played yet, and they're still in third. Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets. In the Pacific, you got the Clippers, you got the Kings, you got the Lakers, you got the Warriors, and the San Diego Surf and the Phoenix Sun. Now, I can't change these names. Now, in the Atlantic Division for these expansion teams for the season, and I might do this maybe for 3 seasons, depending on how it goes. But like I said, it's going to be the same way like it is in my WNBA series with that team. I'm just going to go back and forth with both teams. I'm sure we're going to have some nail biters, but we haven't had nail biters yet. So with that being said, we played two crappy lousy teams, which was the Knicks and OKC. So with that being said, in the Atlantic Division, right now the Celtics are leading it 2 games to nothing. So with that being said, they're dominating. Right now, we could possibly get the Central Division, but it's too early to tell. Like I say, keep an eye out for all this stuff, guys. We did pretty good in the shall I say in the expansion draft. This guy was a free agent, but I changed his last name. He's a different number. Of course, I'm not really a basketball guy, but I grew up watching Michael Jordan, so I idolize Michael Jordan. I idolize Kobe Bryant, even though Kobe never played for the Bulls. Excuse me, but I put myself on here now. My buddy Isaiah's on here as well, and neither one of us are not having a bad time. And then we got Michael Porter Jr. We got Tristan Thompson, Rudy Gay, and the rest of them are not that bad either. We got DJ Augustine, which ain't that bad. So we got some pretty good players, and we got some pretty good talent all around. So with that being said, uh, you got the rest of the guys that are on their original teams, and then if we take a look at the next expansion team, which is Vancouver, you got Steven Adams, Paul Millsap, J.J. Redick, Taj Gibson, Andre Iguodala, and I mean that's not a bad team either. And then if you look at the Nashville Stars, they got Mike Conley, they got Tim Hardaway Jr., they got Cody Zeller, which is Zeller, other Zeller's brother. They got Malik Beasley, they got Derek Favors, they got Reggie Jackson. So not a bad team there. So if you look at the San Diego Surf, they got Serge Ibaka, they got this guy, they got Otto Porter, They got Bobby Portis. They got Danny Green. They got some pretty good team. They got a pretty good team well in their hands. And then if you look at the rest of the expansion teams, so with that being said, if you look at the Baltimore Barons have Carmelo Anthony, they have Thomas Bryant, they have Troy Brown Jr., they have Jabari Parker, they have Mason Plumlee, however you say his name, Justin Holiday, R.J. Barrett, which ain't that bad. And then if you look at and then we're right back at our team. So with that being said, it's not a bad hit and miss for teams and players. So with that being said, um, besides just the three guys that are on here, my cousin Cameron should be on here, but I don't know why he's not. So with that being said, that's the look for the Pittsburgh Force and the other expansion teams that I chose to throw into this game. So with that being said, that's it for now, guys. Be on the lookout for both. I lowered the quarter minutes for the WNBA. They're now at 4 minutes. This is going to stay at 5 minutes, and see what happens and see how it goes. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace.